Good afternoon, SCSU. I'm Cassie Flanagan, and welcome back to another exciting show of Southern News. With Thanksgiving around the corner, there's a lot to cover, from politics to fashion shows, wrapped in a neat little package just for you. Stay tuned. As you know, former President Donald Trump won the 2024 presidential election earlier this month. Many students weren't happy with results. A protest was organized outside Bewley Library by the political group Socialist Alternative. Our reporter, Spencer Lane, was on the scene.
Hello, SCSU TV. We are on campus outside of Bewley Library covering the election protest. Due to the recent results of this election, they've decided to hold a protest. We're with the anti-war party, Fight for Socialism, and we're going to be getting a few interviews from a few people at the protest. So, I'm with Riley. Riley, what are your thoughts on this event happening right now?
Honestly, overall, it really is just a beautiful thing for me. It's my first ever protest actually participating and trying to speak out over. Overall, I do believe it's a beautiful thing to see people actually come together in such a scary time for all of us.
Not a commodity. But yeah, ultimately, we're here fighting Trump today, but more broadly speaking, fighting the system that fuels figures like Trump or Bolsonaro or other right-wing figures around the world. And the only thing that's going to do that is us, youth and students and the working class, building mass movements. We cannot rely on the Democrats.
It doesn't matter. I mean, people can say what they want. I mean, I voted for Trump, but people can say what they want, you know?
I agree that Donald Trump is a threat to America, but I also disagree with the communist sort of vibe going on here. I also disagree with their defund all wars type situation because I'm Ukrainian, and over my dead body will they let Russia take Ukraine? And I believe communism is as big a threat as Donald Trump.
End the system, end the hate.
Organize and demonstrate.
End the system, end the hate.
Organize and demonstrate.
In other news, the Multicultural Center hosted the Noche de Gala, where students celebrated rich Latin culture with delicious food and vibrant music. The funds made that night were used for scholarships for incoming Latino students. But if you missed it, not to worry, because you can contact the Multicultural Center for more upcoming events. And with that, we'll be right back after this commercial break. Stay tuned.
Oh, Trey, I have a question. So, I've been recording with the R6, but the audio sounds pretty bad. Can you help me?
Maybe.
This week we're going to be delving into the world of audio with our Zoom Field Kit. So if you're going to ever be renting out something like this, it's because you need to be getting audio on the field, either to assist a camera in what we call dual system sound, or just to get audio on the go for anything from sound effects you might create yourself to you're recording a podcast. So unlatching, within our field recorder kit box, we have our Zoom recorder. It comes with its own stereo microphone. So first we just have to unlatch this guard off the top and then replace it with the microphone. Next thing you're going to need are batteries. So you unlatch the bottom of this and be careful to notice this little piece of fabric. We put our batteries inside as directed with the cloth underneath. That's so that when we want to take the batteries out, it'll be a relatively simple process. So you see the cloth is down underneath the batteries, so when we're taking it all apart, you might want to go. And now I've got to pick them all up. This newer model of Zoom recorder takes micro SD cards. So these are a little smaller. So you're going to notice in your field kit, we are going to give you one of these. Now, this is a micro SD card within an SD adapter. That's when you want to take your files afterwards and put them onto a device. You have this adapter that makes it easy. But this right here is the actual card. You're going to place it inside like this. Top up, hear the little click, and close. So you're just going to hold this bottom lever, and now the system will boot up. So the first thing we're going to need to do is format our SD card. You'll be able to use this slider on the right to go through all your different system settings at the bottom. And you're going to go right here to this SD card icon, and you're going to hit the enter right underneath the wheel. And you'll notice the first option is to format your card. So you're going to click that, go to execute, and execute the formatting. So just like with the R6, you format a card to wipe the files and set the drive so that it has everything set up the way you need it. If we wanted to say use this microphone, we simply press this button to arm it, and now there's a red light. And you'll notice now in the mic left and right icons, the waveforms are recording. So if we hit our record button, that's a fairly simple way to record audio.
Do you enjoy dance, poetry, and classical music? If so, then this is for you, because the New Haven Symphony Orchestra has all that wrapped up in its upcoming performance, Prometheus. Named after the Titan of fire that delivered humans fire, the story delves into philosophical themes of morality and human advancement. This will be Sunday, November 24th at 3 o'clock in the John Lyman Center. So get a ticket at newhavensymphony.org. But make sure to use the code POETRY at the checkout to receive a free student ticket. Get ready for some out-of-this-world fashion. On November 15th, the Fashionable Artistic Creative Elegance Club, or FACE, hosted this semester's fashion show. The show featured 7 categories and showcased 31 models. These lovely models took to the stage to work their magic, with each moment bringing in gifted up-and-coming designers to show off their talents. From a dance performance inspired by Men in Black to the local music artists getting the crowd hyped, it was definitely a night to remember. Of course, that won't be the last show, so if you're interested in taking part as a model or designer, you can catch them on Owl Connect to bring your creativity to life. And that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to Southern News. I'm Cassie Flanagan, and we'll see you next time. Take care.